Oh, that Shane Gillis. What a piece of shit he is. Oh man, I just want to beat him up. Yeah. I'm a woke liberal, and I hate Shane Gillis. Let's talk about that. Did you guys watch Saturday Night Live the other night? I did. And thought it was pretty good. And that's rare. Saturday Night Live in the recent 10 years, I guess some people would say the last 20 years, but I'm going to say the last 10 years, has gotten very bad. Very bad. Especially because they center most of their episodes around political stuff, and that's not what the show's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about comedy, entertaining people. You can throw in some politics. The show's always done that. But it's never been straight up just, hey, you better believe this, or you're a bigot. But every now and then, when there's a celebrity I like that goes on the show, I will watch. I'm a casual viewer of the show. I do have respect for a lot of the actors and actresses on the show. Big time fan of some of them, actually. Even though some of them I would not politically align with, which it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. You can still be friends with somebody if you don't politically align with them, okay? For example, I think that Kate McKinnon, who was on the show for many years, she is one of the best cast members that has been on there in a long time. She was hilarious in every single role that she did. There were some times where I was just like, okay, yeah. And even her movie roles, she's been pretty good at. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's for you Gen Zers out there, she's the actress that played Ugly Barbie, or whatever. I didn't watch the Barbie movie, but she was the Ugly Barbie. And then she's also in one of my favorites, The Spy Who Dumped Me, with she's in that movie with Mila Kunis. Some other great actors that have been on the show, who were actually cast members: Pete Davidson, obviously, Bill Murray, Chevy Chase, all the old guys, okay? I mean, there's been so many good people, and then the guest stars are usually pretty great. I was actually pretty disappointed in the Kate McKinnon hosting part of the show when she hosted a few weeks back. Was not that impressed, but hey, it's okay. Pete Davidson, I forget. Yeah, I think he hosted. Shit, I forget. One of my favorites actually was from, I think, was it last year? Might have been last year or the year before, when Austin Butler, it was after he played Elvis in the movie Elvis, he hosted SNL, and oh my goodness, that episode was hilarious. Yeah, he did such a great job and should do more comedy roles in the future. And and Pedro Pascal, he did a great job when he hosted. Like there's always good episodes, and then there's bad episodes. Majority of them are bad. The Shane Gillis one, by the way, I thought was pretty good. There were some hit and misses with some of the skits. One of the skits that was not even aired was the Liberty Mutual parody skit, which was just hilarious. The Limu Emu and Doug. Oh my gosh, that was great. Killed the guy for smoking cocaine. Oh yeah, oof. Or sniffing cocaine. No, you don't smoke it. Sorry, I'm not a drug guy that we know of.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
FBI, open up!
But a lot of people are coming out and saying that Shane Gillis bombed. I don't think he bombed. I will agree though that during his monologue, he was very nervous. You could just see it. He was nervous. I mean, gosh. I mean, like he even mentioned in his monologue, he's the guy that got fired from SNL. And he didn't even get a star on the show. Like, he was about to be on the show, and then they fired him for racist and homophobic stuff. Okay? I mean, gosh. Just because people can't take comedy nowadays, you gotta get fired for everything. But, him getting fired from SNL was probably one of the greatest things to happen to him because he is one of the best rising comedians right now. I think he's hilarious. He does a killer Donald Trump impression, as most of you might know if you know who Shane Gillis is. But his monologue was okay. You could tell he was nervous. He told some gay jokes that probably some people did not like. He told some Down syndrome jokes. They let him say the word retarded on live television.
I would say when my niece is probably in like 5th, 6th grade, out at recess, and some white kids out there like, hey, you're not allowed to play with us, you're retarded. And then 3 black kids come flying out of nowhere, just start wailing on that cracker. Everyone's gonna be like, oh! It's like,
I was pretty surprised when he said that. I mean, I'm all for using that word because it's just a word. I'm one of those type of guys. A word is a word. It can have many meanings. For example, the word fuck. It can mean something else in a different language.
That's how you say seal in French. Fuck!
He's right, Lois, look. And here, I'll help you remember. What's this?
A lazy fuck.
Good.
Dumb fuck.
Good.
Sick fuck.
Good.
Sick twisted fuck.
Good.
Cluster fuck. Ugly fucking bitch.
It doesn't have to be a derogatory language word, or a cuss word or whatever, but the word retarded is just a word. I'm surprised they let him use it because that word has been banned, I'm pretty positive, from live television, but they still let him say it, so I thought that was interesting. Pretty cool, honestly. But Shane Gillis did not bomb. He was nervous. Because I'd be nervous too. There's a bunch of people in the audience that are probably haters of Shane Gillis. I bet most of the cast members did not I bet they weren't excited. I'm pretty positive that they weren't too excited to work with him. Because most of them are probably leftist liberals who think that they're everything. But, and I'm not saying Shane Gillis isn't a leftist. I don't know what his political views are. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. But he's a comedian. And he's a true comedian. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he doesn't care who he offends. He will go out and he'll tell a joke about the right. And then he'll tell a joke about the left. And that's okay. You need to have diversity in your political comedy because you got to play both sides. And SNL, I think, is finally starting to learn a little bit about that. I think the guy that they have on there currently, as the cast member, who does Donald Trump, fantastic job. For a while, he was also doing Biden, but now they have another cast member doing Biden. But, I mean, they, obviously, they're there to make fun of political parties, okay? The Donald Trump shoe skit was phenomenal. I laughed pretty hard about that. It was pretty great. And then the betting on your friend to lose their money, that was great. The sex doll one, that one was pretty great actually. It was weird. It was pretty weird, but hey, if you're if you like that type of comedy, then it was for you, I guess, right? I know there were some hit and misses, like the game show one. That one was that was the cold open. It was just kind of cringe, honestly. Was not that funny. And the church one was okay. It was. I'm surprised they let him talk in a Jamaican accent. SNL let him, I think, push some buttons a little bit, and I appreciate SNL for letting him be himself. I mean, he had to have written the skits, because I'm pretty positive how it goes is when a guest is the guest host on the show, they get to help write the skits for that week. Now, my question is, where were the Do Not Destroy guys at? I'm pretty sure they've been on every episode for this season. And they were not on this episode, which is kind of weird. I'm wondering if they were just busy. I know they came out with that movie that's on Peacock. The Please Do Not Destroy movie. That's not what it's called. But if you look it up, you'll know what I'm talking about. Their skits are usually always fantastic and great. Kind of like when The Lonely Island used to do stuff on SNL. Their skits were always pretty great. But yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a Do Not Destroy skit. That's weird. They could have been busy, though. They could have been busy, or it could have been the other way. Maybe they didn't want to work with Shane Gillis, and, whatever. Shane Gillis is an awesome guy. I'd actually love to meet him someday. I think I'd totally invite him to do some stand-up, tell some of his Down syndrome and gay jokes. Definitely have to do a Donald Trump impression, because he is probably the best, one of the best at it, for sure. But do you think that Shane Gillis bombed SNL? Personally, I don't think so. What are your thoughts, though? What are your thoughts? Overall, he was very nervous in his monologue, and we gotta give him that, okay? Okay? That does not mean he bombed, just because he was nervous. I mean, obviously the people in the audience and some of the musicians behind him, they were a little like, oh great, why is he talking about gay people? I thought it was hilarious when he said that every son is gay for their mom. That was just, I thought that was hilarious. And then I've heard the Down syndrome jokes before, with his actual stand-up routine. I mean, he's told a lot of these jokes during his regular stand-up, because he's a stand-up comedian. Stand-up comedians, they have their same routine, same jokes that they do for a while, and then they change it up eventually. But I don't think he bombed. I think he did a fantastic job. And that's my review of Saturday Night Live from the other night, Shane Gillis episode. So what are your thoughts? Comment down below. Alright? Yeah, I don't know what else to really say, but I think it was great. So go check it out for yourself. All the clips are available on YouTube. Or if you got Peacock, go watch the full episode with the musical guest, 21 Savage, I believe. So, alright guys, you guys, take care. Hey baby, how's it going? Thanks for watching the video. You made it to the end. And you know what that means? That means you can like, comment, and subscribe. Now click that bell so you can stay up to date with my content when I upload. And if you want to support a cool man like me, go on over to our merchandise store. Oh yeah, buy some merch. We got more coming eventually. Oh yeah. And you know what else we got? We got a Cash App if you can't afford our merch. Send us $1. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. You guys are awesome. Remember to stay comical and classy. Take care.